Okay, guys, what's my next order? Not coach cheese, halloumi instead. Golden, it's a snail, it's a calamari basil, a chicken liver, 2 calamari provençal. Let's go table 12. Welcome to the Tashas family. Hi guys, welcome to Tashas. I hope that this video is going to help you guys to understand what Tashas is about so that you guys can get excited about the brand and love it as much as I do. Tashas started in 2005 and it started out of a love for food, people and beautiful spaces. But it wasn't an easy journey. And when I started in 2005, I didn't really have the money. I just had a really big dream. It was a nerve-wracking experience, and for the first 2 or 3 years, I actually didn't make any money out of the store because I was paying people back. Lots of hard work. I worked for 4 months without a single day off from open to close. I was in the kitchen, I was in the back. I touched every single product that got delivered to the back door. I kissed every single customer hello. I sent out food, I worked in the bar. And it was really, really hard work, but I knew that we were onto something good because thank God we were busy from the day that we opened. The brand is now 10 years old, but I think if I have to look back, I don't think I'd change a single thing. It's been an amazing journey. Some really key lessons have come out of it, and I keep talking about hard work, drive, passion, but most importantly, not losing focus of what you're doing. I came up with this idea of inspired by, and what it means is that the stores look at the area and look at the customers, and we say, how are we going to tailor make the experience in terms of the design and the food for that area. So for those of you who are working at Tashas Rosebank, or for those of you who are working in Tashas Brooklyn, you all have your own thing that makes that store really special. So Brooklyn's got Dutch Huguenot inspired, Rosebank has got American inspired or New York inspired. So there's a signature menu or an inspired by menu that speaks to that customer, and then the space is also ties in with that. So each and every single Tashas is unique in its own way. My dream was a very, very simple dream. Create a space that was contemporary but timeless. Get the best quality ingredients from the best suppliers, no matter at what cost. Make beautiful, simple food and embrace customers and staff. And what we have now called the 3 pillars of what makes Tashas really what it is. For the love of food, that's just making sure that everything that we procure and that everything we make is good. It's made fresh on order, and this is an important aspect of the brand, is that none of our food is pre-made. Every single thing that the customer eats, guys, is all made on order, and it's a message that we don't drive home in an obvious way, but that I would like the staff to be able to communicate to people as much as they can. For the love of people, so we obviously love our customers, we love our staff, we embrace everyone. People often say kisses and hugs are for free at Tashas. You'll see the way the staff treat their customers and the little kids who come in, and none of it is forced. It all comes from inside, and I think a key part of that is hospitality, and we try as much as we can to hire people that have got hospitality inbred in them. It's something that they want to give back to people. Making people happy makes them happy. How are they engaging with the customers? They're delivering the product and they're delivering the experience, and they're engaging when they're doing that and really, really drawing them into the space. And then in terms of the love for staff, is making sure that people are grown and that we move them up in the ranks, and when we see potential, those people are moved up and they can grow within the brand. And we're a very young company, so there's a lot of growth and a lot of potential. Gone are the days where people will just accept sitting in any old space, and I think being surrounded by beautiful things while you're having your meal is absolutely critical to success. So I'd like at this point to say to the staff, look after your space, look after your things. There's a lot of time and effort that's gone into making sure that things are made, especially for the store. Everything is handcrafted. Chairs have been carefully chosen. Cabinets have been designed specifically for the store. Fabrics have been chosen. So look after the space as if it's your own home. Because when customers come into the space and they're looking at all of these beautiful things, It's what gives them a sense of belonging and a sense that a lot of care and attention has gone into making Tashas on each restaurant what it is. One of the lessons that I always tell the staff is, guys, don't worry about the bigger picture. The bigger picture will come if you worry about the smaller things. Those are the things that customers are not going to walk into a space and say, oh, I see all the sugar bowls are facing the same way. Oh, I see that there's brand new magazines on the table. Or, oh, I like the way my tomato's been cut. But all of those little things are going to come together in the customer's mind, and they're going to walk away and say, shit, that was a really good experience and I loved it. And that's why detail is important. It is the most important thing. There's nothing without the detail. I live by the mantra that says that if your hand is open to give, your hand is open to receive. And we are all about abundance in our displays, abundance in our food, generosity of ourselves and the way we treat our customers and the way we treat our staff. And being generous is such an important thing. And I think when the waiters are serving the customers, they've always got to be conscious of that. Am I generous of my service? Am I giving? Am I giving 150% to this customer? Am I making them feel important? The plating of the food is absolutely key. People eat with their eyes first. So you've got to make sure that that plate of food looks beautiful. And guys in the kitchen, I always shout at people and say, guys, put the food in the middle of the plate. Make sure there's a beautiful white border. Make sure your lemons are cut perfectly. Make sure your rocket's good. Make sure when you're serving a breakfast and someone's ordered easy over soft eggs, that both of those eggs are easy over soft and one's not a little bit more medium and one's soft. Make sure your tomatoes are grilled perfectly and they're juicy. So all of those things, making sure that that plate of food looks beautifully presented, says to the customer, wow, they really care about what they're doing here. And if you as a waiter see a dish that you're not happy with, you've got to tell that kitchen member, hang on guys, this is not how we normally do it. This is not the Tashas way.
No shortcuts. Follow the method, follow the recipe. If it's not correct, then don't send it out.
You're sending out a cappuccino and it's not absolutely perfect, and you look at it and say, am I satisfied? You say, would Tasha be happy with this cappuccino? And if the answer is no, it doesn't go out. And always ask yourself that question, would I be happy? It has to be excellent, always. The managers at Tashas are important and are different to a lot of other restaurants because the philosophy of the brand is to make sure that the managers are hands-on, picks up plates, carries out food, gets his hands dirty, jumps in the scullery if he has to. And what does a kitchen manager do? A kitchen manager stands behind the grills, sends out the food, receives the ingredients. The manager is the person who is leading by example. So guys, for those of you who are joining us as managers, please don't think that you're joining us to be people who are going to dictate orders and stand around and delegate.
We all work together as a team, pick up the coffees, pick up the drinks, because the number one person in this brand and in this business is the customer.
This is a business where people lead by example and they show others what to do. And that is the only way that we can be successful.
Honest and accountable. Those qualities are key in any member of staff.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think that 10 years later we'd have 13 restaurants with plans to open all over the world. I think that everyone's got dreams and aspirations. Following your dream, especially when something is successful in the beginning, is absolutely key. And never, ever, ever giving up.
Tashas has done a lot for me. I've prospered in my life. I'm so happy to be with this brand.
We've got people in the brand who started a scullery who are now managers.
I started with Tashas as a waitress, and then I've been promoted to be a manageress. I've been recognized again at the company, and I was promoted to be the general manager of the shop.
I think if I've taught them one lesson, it's just to really, really stick with what they're good at.
I spread my wings from Tashas. Tashas means a lot to me.
When you join Tashas, it might take you a long while to get promoted or to move up in the ranks, but it will happen if you prove yourself and if you've got the passion.
Where I started, I didn't think I could be someone like this. I'm going up the ladder with them.
I got a promotion now. I'm not a scholar anymore. I'm a salad lady. That's why I'm so happy.
So guys, I hope that gave you a little bit of background information on what Tashas is about. It's important, guys, that you take this very, very seriously. It is what you do. So for the guys in the kitchen, learn the meals, respect the quality of the ingredients. For the baristas who are working in the bar, make sure that you're delivering each and every single drink. That's got to be absolutely spectacular. And for the waiters, love your customers and learn your product, guys. Product knowledge is absolutely key. And I can make you a promise that for those of you who perform, that you will grow in the brand. We're going to open all over the world, and there's opportunity for each and every single one of you. You've got to believe in yourselves and you've got to love the brand.